What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only, Ash Brown, and this is the Ash Said It Show. Over 2,200 episodes since 2014. I can hardly believe it. 700,000 plus streams globally. None of this is possible without you guys, so thank you so, so very much. The shares, the cares, it makes a huge difference. Today, I'm joined by a local entrepreneur. Another one of my Gwinnett County buddies has an amazing business that I heard about, and I said, I got to hear the story. We got to get the background, all these great things. So welcome, Lisa from Chelita's Desserts. Hey, Lisa.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
I am doing well. Feel very blessed for being on this call right now. I love it. I'm happy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So starting off from the top, Chelita's Desserts is built on family tradition. What is the story behind the name, and how does your Puerto Rican heritage inspire some of those recipes?
Okay, so I'm going to make this kind of short because it's a very long story. But so my whole point of, starting the business was because of my mom. So I was 3 years old when my mom and my dad legally adopted me. And what I remember as a kid when I legally got adopted was everything was about family. And all I remember was my mom being in the kitchen and cooking and baking and family coming over. So, my mom was a foster mom. So I always remember, family being in the house and different kids being in the house. So that is what I grew up in, that type of environment. And seeing my mom doing that was her showing her love and her gratitude and giving back to the community. And also, seeing that through my dad, like at church events, my mom would be cooking or she'll be doing stuff. And that just kind of like stood in me. And as growing up, when I got older, I always imagined, sometimes they say kids, they kind of daydream and stuff. So I would daydream, and I would always daydream of, feeding the homeless. I know it sounds weird, but
no,
I would
that
always
doesn't sound. No, that you have a huge heart, and I mean that's what everyone should want to do, is to help. If you're in a good situation or whatever, if you see someone that's less fortunate, why not extend a hand to help them? No, I think that's beautiful.
Yes, and it's just always been my desire, because I'm gonna try not to get emotional because every time I talk about my mom, I get like that, but She just put that. That's my memory of her, always remembering that. And as I got older and becoming a young adult, and then becoming a parent, I always either did stuff at church, which was give back to people at the church, or give back to the community. I worked doing education, so that was also my way of giving back. But either way, even if I did, even though I did those things, I still put some type of my cooking in it. So it was I always bought some type of dessert, or I always bought some type of food, and everybody would say, oh my God, Lisa, can you bring this? Can you bring that? So I always did. And it's something that I loved. And recently, kind of making it short,
No, you're
about
good.
a year ago, my mom, she passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
In 2024, which was exactly the day right after Christmas.
Wow.
And the holidays was a very big thing for my mom and for us, because that's what we grew up doing. My mom was a host for everything. So it was she would bring family over. And for that Christmas, I just felt okay, I can't bring mom home. I can't do Christmas dinner. I can't do this and I can't do that. But at the same time, I knew that's not what my mom didn't want me to be sad about it. And I know she wanted me to keep on the legacy and do what she taught me. So even though she passed after Christmas, we still did something in memory of her. And I try to keep that memory and that legacy of mom, which is, still with the cooking and giving back to the community. So that is what I'm doing now. And I love it. That's actually my piece.
Yeah.
It makes me happy when I do it. And I'm trying to think what else. Because, yeah, I mean, and, it's also, when I say family legacy, also it's because I try to do that with my girls, and, they see, oh, Mom loves to cook. They knew that ever since they were babies.
Oh.
Like, Mom loves to be in the kitchen. They remember visiting and going to Puerto Rico and seeing my mom making cakes and cooking and doing all that stuff. So I know, when they become moms, they're going to do the same. So I'm just trying to keep that legacy of my mom.
Yes,
which I love to do.
I love it. Beautiful, beautiful
Thank
story.
You.
But
Thank you.
Word around is that your tres leches mini loaves are they're the fan favorite. They're going about, everybody is posting about them, everybody wants them. What is the secret to getting that perfect rich moisture level without the cake being too heavy? How do you find that balance?
Oh my goodness. It's funny that you say that. For not being so heavy. I would say, well, starting off, I don't do just the plain classic tres leche cake. So I've done all different flavors of tres leche cake. So if you want your chocolate flavor, I do your chocolate. I do strawberry. I've done pistachio. I've done lemon. So I, put all the good, delicious milks in it. And while I'm making it, I'm putting all that love into it as well to make it taste even better. And, they're loaf cakes. They're just, I'm just surprised that you just said that. I'm already bragging about it. Because I've had people tell me, but I'm like, are you just telling me this to make me feel good?
No, I've heard things about them. So I'm like, okay, that's on my list of things I need to try next. That's on the list.
Yes. Yes. But those are actually my biggest sellers. Because, I have other stuff that I make, because everything is mini size or loaf. And those are my biggest sellers. Everybody wants tres leche cakes. And I've noticed, okay, so I know I'm jumping from all over the place.
No, you're good.
What I've noticed coming from, because I'm originally from New York, but also lived in Puerto Rico. So coming from Puerto Rico and then from New York, you've tried food from all different places, states, countries, and stuff like that. And when I moved to Georgia, I've tried tres leche, I've tried different Spanish food, and to me, it was not the same like when I lived in Puerto Rico. Some, yes. But I always tried, like when I started the tres leche, I tried my hardest to make it and put all the ingredients that my mom showed me into cakes. And then I just kind of added a little bit of extra stuff into the tres leche to give it more of that flavor and to make it tasteful and moist and all that other stuff. So, yeah.
That sounds really good. Okay, so from the strawberry crunch to your dulce de leche, you offer some incredible flavor twist. How do you decide what new flavors to add?
Oh, that's a good one. How do I decide? I guess, so what I do is usually, like, for the week, I'll promote different flavors. And I have a taste tester, which is my daughter. She taste tests all the time, and she'll just tell me, like, yeah, Mom, this one is really good. Why don't you sell it to this person, or just make this one for this day? And I've had so many people just taste test. So I will just kind of, like, throw it out and do samples and ask people, like, hey, which one do you like the most? And do you like this flavor? And it just really pops up in my head. I don't look at recipes or think of, like looking up stuff, anything. It just literally just pops up. I'm like, let me add this to it. Like, even when I started doing the tres leche, I added some extra cinnamon to it. And I remember one of my girlfriends told me, oh my God, Lisa, this tastes like a cinnamon crunch tres leche cake. And I didn't even think of it. Wow. And I was like, wow, that's actually pretty good. That's a good one. I think I'm going to do that. So, yeah. And as far as the strawberry crunch, I would see, like, online, because I'm always, like, also looking at people's videos and stuff. And I noticed people were doing a lot of strawberry crunch cakes. So that's what made me think about, hey, let me try a strawberry crunch tres leche cake.
Right.
And do it like, put that special stuff on it and everything and make it taste even better. So, yeah, that's how I kind of come up with the different flavors and ideas.
Okay. As a small batch cottage baker, what has been the most rewarding part of bringing your treats to the local community?
Oh, the most rewarding part to me is just seeing people's faces smiling and them being happy with my cakes. Yeah. Like just them telling me, "Oh, thank you so much. I love this. This is so good." That to me is like, it means a lot. Yeah. I had it must have been maybe a month ago. I actually did. Was it month? Well, it was in June. So yeah, almost 2 months. I did a pool party event, and I just, I did samples of stuff and everything, and people were just coming back for more and coming back for more. Because this was my actual first, to be honest, my actual first event doing something outside. Like, I've done stuff where I've sold them to people, and they've, like, texted me or called me and, hey, we're having this party. Can you make me this amount of cakes? But this one was actually one of my biggest events, and I had people just reach out and say, oh, my God, I'm going to call you for this party, or I'm going to do this, or can you bake this for this day? And even the kids were coming back and bringing their parents and like, oh, we like the chocolate cake, Mom. Can, we order from her next time? Stuff like that. So that, and I love to see the kids' faces. Like, seeing their faces and smiling makes me happy. Like, that's the best part, to be honest.
I love it. Now, Lisa, if people want to get some more information and, of course, put in their orders and book you for events and all the good things, what is the best way for them to reach you?
Okay, so let me see. I just got my business number. But as far as IG, it's Chelita's Desserts, which is CHELITAS Desserts 07. And then my email is Chelita Desserts, which is CHELITADESSERTS 07 @gmail. And the same thing for Facebook. I'm at Chelita's Desserts. And for my phone number, I have 2 phone numbers. You can take 631-933-4767. I also just started my website. It just came up about a few weeks ago, and that will be www.chelitasdesserts.com.
I love it. Much more success to you and your team, your taste testers over there.
Thank
Lisa,
you.
of course, making great stuff. I would love for you to come back. I know there are going to be new flavors. There's going to be announcements and stuff. I would love for you to come back and share with us.
Definitely. Can I just let you guys know, there's a huge event. I know this is probably going to be out maybe tomorrow or whatever, but there's a huge event I'm doing tomorrow, and it's going to be at the park. And let me see which park it's at. But it's a day at the park. So it's actually Patterson coming to Atlanta. They always do this every year. So I will be there tomorrow. Okay. And the name of the park is Harpins Park. It's in Indiana Shoals Road.
Got it. We'll be sure to put all of that info in the description of the show. Again, Lisa, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love, all of your support. It makes a huge difference. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.